Hello, and welcome to U.S. History Project 4. This is one of my very favorite projects because this has to do with the Civil War, which is one of my very, very favorite things in the whole entire world. Okay, that sounds weird. It is kind of weird. I'll be honest, it is kind of weird. So, for this project, you are going to create a presentation about the Civil War. Okay, and these are the things that you need to include in your presentation. All right, causes of the Civil War, and you need to choose two of the causes from this list below. Um, Many different causes. If you want to do, I don't know if there is any other cause, but anyway, for each one, please explain why you chose it and why you think it's important. Okay, um, tell me why you think that is a big deal, and why you chose that cause. And then, I need you to pick two battles from the list below and complete and create a Venn diagram to compare and contrast them, and include at least three elements for each battle in your diagram. So here are some battles that you might choose. You could do another one. That's totally fine. I don't care. All right. So choose three things about each one, three things that they have in common, and yeah, it's that's pretty easy right there. And then leaders of the Civil War. Okay, you have to have, for your leaders, you need to use Abraham Lincoln. And you need to use a Venn diagram to show similarities and differences between Abraham Lincoln and at least one other person. So, here are some leaders that you might choose. And yeah. So if you have another one in mind, go ahead and check with me, but I'll probably say that's okay. And then for Civil War soldiers, I need you to research the stories of two Civil War soldiers. They can be from the Union or from the Confederacy, and find basic information if possible, including family life, background, career before the war, role in the war, and what happened what happened after the war. Remember that your sources can be biased, so please keep that in mind when you're presenting your findings. Now, please do not use one of these leaders as your soldiers, okay? There is a whole list of soldiers that you can use, a whole list. Resources that you might want to use: our school's library, Lily, which is also linked from our school's library, Civil War from the Library of Congress. Can I tell you that I had the coolest experience? I went on a Civil War trip with a bunch of geeky history teachers. And we went back east on a Civil War trip, and we went through the basement of the Library of Congress and saw some things from the Civil War that no one has ever seen before, which was amazing. We were also there for the Lillenquist Family Collection, which is a great resource of photographs of soldiers. So soldiers were able to have photographs taken of themselves, and they left them with their family because they weren't able to die the good death. The good death was to be around families and friends and, to be with all of their loved ones. They died on the battlefield. And so there are millions of pictures of these soldiers, and there are stories of some of the soldiers as well. Now, you can choose to have this project done in any medium you like: Google Slides, Canva, or anything else that works. Canva can help you make some diagrams that look pretty sweet. So here's your rubric. You need to identify and explain the two causes of the Civil War clearly, include their significance in the context of war. Reasons are justified and the analysis is clear and comprehensive. And you need to identify and compare two battles of the Civil War, highlighting 3 elements for each battle and for the battles in common, and demonstrating a clear understanding of their significance in the outcome of the war. Identify a leader and compare and contrast with Abraham Lincoln, highlighting student leadership styles, strategies, and impact on the outcome of the war. Identify and describe 2 Civil War soldiers and provide detailed and accurate information about their background, experiences, and contribution to the war. Use graphics that add to the slideshow and effectively enhance the understanding of events, battles, and people. Include a works cited and use correct grammar and mechanics. Okay, so I have a few to show you as examples. This one talks about the abolitionist movement, election of 1860. Here's the major battles. Here's the leaders. We got Ulysses S. Grant and Abraham Lincoln. Here's the soldiers. They uses Sherman and Stonewall Jackson, which is not my favorite, but anyway, there you go. There's the works cited. So that's pretty good. Here's another one that talks about causes of the Civil War. It talks about Bleeding Kansas and states' rights, Battle of Shiloh, Battle of Gettysburg, Abraham Lincoln, Robert E. Lee, Joshua Lawrence Chamberlain, and Nathan Bedford Forrest. Once again, those are some leaders as well, but we try, right? And then here's the works cited. Okay, so anyway, so I hope that this helps you to kind of understand what I'm looking for. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I will talk to you later. Thanks so much. Bye.